There we go. Metroid 4. There's really not much point in watching this opening cutscene, because it's just a shortened version of what they show in a moment. But oddly, they have a scene in here that isn't in that one. And I'll point it out. I'm pretty sure it is. It's not in there anyway. This scene. And I'm pretty sure this isn't on that one. That's Nintendo's PSA for drunk driving. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Oh, you know what? Actually, let me alt-tab real quick. Because I wanted to do this with other games, but I didn't do it, so... Let me go grab from a folder... what the heck is it? Stream stuff. This should work, right? If I click on this and it doesn't work, I'm not gonna sit here and sweat it. So, click on that. Hey, it works. Hide menu go, I don't care. Make this smaller, is that gonna work? Okay, maybe not. It might be annoying, but I think it'll be good. Okay, so we got stereo on now. I hate that this is an option, like, because when you're playing it on Game Boy Advance, right? It's got mono, because it's only got one speaker. But you put this, headphones, and it actually quiets it all down. And I'm just wondering if that's Nintendo trying to protect ears, you know? Alright, so we want that. Oh, god dang it. Okay. It does sound way more open with this. Alright, so let's start a file. Man, I am really nervous for some reason. I've been assigned to watch over the biological research team, so I once again find myself at the surface of SR-388. Good old Varia suit. Or the mistranslation suit, if you're stupid, like me. Well, that ain't normal. It was there that I was attacked by a life form I had never encountered before. It was only later that I learned the identity of my attacker, a parasitic organism we now know as X. Not Rockman X, I hope. Unaware of my condition, I was returning to the station when disaster struck. Once the X had infested my central nervous system, I lost consciousness, and my ship drifted into an asteroid belt. If the BSL has tractor beam technology, they are very much in trouble for that. That's probably why they're doing this, like, please don't sue us, please don't sue us, please don't sue us. The ship's emergency systems automatically ejected the escape pod before impact. Biologics vessel recovered it and transported me to Galactic Federation HQ. However, during the journey, the X multiplied within me, corrupting large areas of my power suit. I love that they gave the power suit a breather. I'm trying to figure out how that would... It's just silly. I get why they do it, it's like a visual thing, but still it's funny. It then came to light that the organic components of my power suit had become so integrated with my system that it could not be removed while I was unconscious. Large portions of my suit had to be surgically removed, dramatically altering my physical appearance. However, The X inside my central nervous system were too embedded to be removed safely. I was given a minimal chance of survival. Then, someone found a cure. The baby. They proposed using a Metroid cell to make an anti-X vaccine. It seems that the Federation had managed to preserve a cell culture from the last infant Metroid from SR-388. The serum was prepared and injected without delay. The X-parasites were immediately and completely destroyed. Well, I wouldn't say that's immediate. Medical terms, sure. Also, my power suit decided to grow goop. And the helmet changed. As for me, one life ended, yet I survived, reborn, as something different. Pondering this fact, I realized I owe the Metroid hatchling my life twice over. The baby will soon be arriving at the BSL research station. I must prepare for docking. The ship's computer has notified me of our approach to the biologic space labs, or BSL research station. During my surgery, the research team sent the last batch of creatures we captured there, as well as the infected pieces of my power suit. After regaining consciousness, I learned that an unexplained explosion had rocked the station. For some reason, this awoke a nameless fear in my heart, and now I'm being sent there to investigate. My mission on the BSL station will be overseen by my new ship's computer. Following the commands of this blunt, computerized CEO is something to bear, as it was a condition of my taking the ship. For someone who dislikes taking orders, this is the second time I found myself having to do so. It makes me recall my other CEO. Do we have to talk about him? He's a dick. And an incompetent goon. This is quite the opening. I remember when I was playing this on, the actual Game Boy Advance, being completely blown away at what I was seeing, because, they were always comparing the GBA to, the Super Nintendo, and the Super Nintendo didn't really do much like this. They didn't have the 3D rendering technology to make those pre-rendered things. Or if they did, they really didn't utilize it, because it was super hard to do. At the time, anyway. There's been an explosion in the quarantine bay. The bay currently stores capsules containing recent samples from SR-388, as well as parts of your suit, infected by the X-parasites. The cause of the explosion is as yet unclear. Investigate the quarantine bay. The quarantine bay is here. Move quickly and quietly. You are still unable to use most of your latent abilities. Don't forget that, Samus. Stop at the navigation room on the way. Uplink there. Is your objective clear? Okay, I have to make sure I get the buttons right in this, because it's obviously not a Game Boy Advance. Now, go to the quarantine bay. Fuck off, CO. Okay, should be pow pow, jump jump. Alright. We'll just see how accurate this emulator works, because in my experience, for some reason, GBA emulators kind of give me a little bit of latency trouble. And frame rate trouble. I think it's because the Game Boy Advance ran at a very odd frame rate. It was something like 57 FPS or something like that. Or it was a decimal off. This feels pretty good though, so hopefully I should be able to do decently. No expert playing Metroid. So this will be, one of those fun streams where people get mad at my performance. The quarantine bay is ahead. Biosigns are confirmed. Be careful. Do you think I would have gotten a greeting by now? Ship's crew being like, welcome, Samus. We're not sure what's going on over there, but, you should have a look. There we go. Just trying to get used to that, because that'll be important, I'm sure. Oh, no morphing ball, so no crawling. What do we got here? Ooh, this place is fucked. Oh, I recognize you. It's an X! Oh god, kill it! Oh, we've been reinfected. Time to go back home and call out sick. Sorry, computer, you're not gonna want to hear this, but I got infected again. This is unfortunate news. The specimens brought back by field team were infected by X parasites. The X can mimic its prey. Any specimen could have hosted it. Before the explosion, a security sensor scanned one. The gelatinous X parasites invade and rapidly reproduce, killing the host creature. They also absorb DNA and use it to mimic the host. You were almost killed by an X infection. Thanks, I remember. It was only 15 minutes ago. Only the Metroid vaccine saved your life. It seems Metroids were the main predators of the X. That's why the vaccine works so quickly and so well. But it has also changed your cellular makeup. You will never be infected by X again. Whew! In fact, you can now absorb any free-floating X parasites without a host by merely touching them. This will allow you to replenish health and restore weapons. You may also restore latent abilities this way, so pursue free X parasites whenever you possibly can. The station is home to many species, some violent ones. You must keep the X out of the breeding environments at all costs. This is vital, Samus. I am already detecting massive biosigns in this region. The X are gathering. This may be our chance to exterminate them, but you are only at 10% battle capacity. Your chance of survival is extremely low. The Federation needs you alive and on duty, Samus. Is your objective clear? Yeah, don't die. Now get going. I've released the lock on level 0 hatches. Look for the blinking hatches. Understood. I think I had a thought before, but it's gone. Okay, let's start for that. Okay, we gotta go up. So this game is a blatant ripoff of The Thing. In a good way. It's inspired, it's not a ripoff. I'm being facetious. There we go. Oh, it's a corpse in a Nintendo game. It's a zombie in a Nintendo game. Well, can't go that way. So the frustrating thing is, it's kind of impossible to get this game. Like, if you want to buy this game, you're either going on eBay or your Wii U eShop. And who has one of those? I've received news from HQ. They can support you with downloadable weapons data. Once you have this data, you'll be able to use missiles. This will help against some enemies your beam can't hurt. Head to the data room for the download. The data room is here. Is your objective clear? Yes. With missiles, your chance of survival climbs to 20%. Well, thank you for calculating that. I don't know how you do that, but... More zombies! Anything up there? Yeah, that's where I actually have to go. Let's see what's over here. I'm pretty sure this might be fire. Oh no, it's not fire. I know there's like a fire area early on. Might have been ice. Look at that sassy pose. That computer reminds me of a gruff Federation CEO I served under name Adam Malkovich. He called me lady on missions. From anyone else it would have sounded sarcastic, but Adam made it sound dignified. Out of respect, and with some irony, I named the computer after him. Samus, why are you so sentimental? The guy was a jackass. I like that redo that they did of the Metroid tune. It's got that eerie tune. Power outage. Is there space lightning? Electrical interference has knocked out the elevators on the main deck. This may be related to the X. I'll work on it. As for you, try to find another way to the target. It's located here. I'm reading huge biosigns. I hope your missiles work. To reload missiles, you can use Recharge Room or absorb a special type of X parasite. You'll see them try it out. Is your objective clear? Absolutely. Missiles are your only hope. Don't hesitate to use them. Now, find a way to the target. I mean, it's pretty hard to miss. I don't think we need anything over here. It's a recharge room and a save room. Ah, fuck it, we'll save. I know this is kind of a blasphemous statement, but Metroid Fusion Zero Mission, I much prefer their controls than Super Metroid. Super Metroid feels like it's really like having to fill out the entire controller. You know, using L and R to aim up and down instead of just one button. Plus the missiles being on another button as well. Let's get the hell out of here. And what's frustrating is people have modded Zero Mission into Super Metroid from what I've seen. But it's... I would like it the opposite way. Ooh, there we go. I think there might be a secret around here. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, almost got it, but I goofed. I'm not saying they're better games, but... I gotta do this just for my own self here. Yeah, there we go. Not that that ever really comes in much use in this. I find it's also easier to do the jumping in this like that. Here's another one. The other big thing that I don't like is Samus feels a little heavier in this, because in Super Metroid she really floated in the air. It's all preference, though. Damn it. Why did I do that? Alright, they give red. Damn it. Damn it. I am out of practice. 20% chance of survival, yet we're finding all this crap. This is gonna be the real audio test, because these monsters, when they get hit, boy, they get loud and annoying. Ew. Gimme. Morph ball ability recovered. Press down twice to morph. Here we are. They really did give Samus a lot of sprites in this game. For instance, when she turns around, it's not mirrored. Her right cannon is always on her cannon. You got all the different aiming angles on the ladder, which is also not mirrored. And when you're about to leap off, you know, ledge, and she does that. That's freaking neat. It's attention to detail like that that I really appreciate. It shows, like, the devs... I'm not saying if you don't do that, the devs don't care, but, like, it just shows, like, a commitment to detail that's unnecessary, because no one's really gonna pay... It's not that they're gonna pay attention to it. I don't think they're gonna care as much as, like some people might. Oh, dang it. Well, at least we know. I'd like to finish this in 2 streams, but I'm pretty slow when it comes to these games. I like to kill things, so... A speedrunner, I am not. And I expect to die on at least 2 of the bosses. If I am gonna approach this game, I'm gonna try to approach it, you know, with at least a little bit of false surprise, you know, like, oh god, what is this? Samus, as I feared, the breeding environments have been invaded by X parasites. Sector 1 SRX shows several abnormalities on biosensors. Sector 1 is a simulation of SR3D80 ecosystem. Get there, take the main elevator to access shaft and use elevator 1. Is your objective clear? Sure is. Use the navigation room just inside for further briefing. I'm not sure, but I think whoever allowed the X into the environment may also be linked to the early explosion. Shit's getting tense. Oh wait. Ah! Yep, there's that cold room I was talking about. Okay, now we know not to go in there. More missiles, more better. Alright, let's get down there. Oh shit. Huh, what am I doing up there? Hey, you're not me. Jesus. That's a nice detail. Elevator's out. That's no problem. I'll just jump up. There, I think you can actually get, like, up one jump, but it won't let you go any higher. Let's jump. Never. Adam has a lot of explaining to do. What was that explosion? I'm the only one making explosions around here, unless there's some scientists doing some silly experiments. Baking soda and vinegar. The main elevator leading to the access shaft has been severely damaged. It'll be totally unusable for some time, unfortunately. Some unknown agent is at work. Something very powerful. Certainly not human. I'll report when I know more. Now listen closely. The X in Sector 1 have invaded the atmospheric stabilizers. They must want to alter the environment to their needs. They are already reproducing. Clear all 5 atmospheric stabilizers to stop them. Is your objective clear? Sure is. Now get moving. Shut up, Adam. Save complete. Dang it, there was something earlier I wanted to mention, but absolutely unable to remember it. Hazards of streaming. Give me that. Anything up? Maybe. The answer is no. Big fat no. Uh-oh. Gotta go. Hey look, it's a GameCube on the top left of the atmospheric processor. That's neat. I just think that they admit that the GameCube was garbage. I'm kidding. It just sold poorly. Alright, there we go. I don't get how that vent is moving up like that, but whatever, we'll roll with it. Honestly, the GameCube was basically a Metroid machine for me. Oh, okay. He looks so goofy. Ooh, there we go. Too many bombs. I basically played Metroid Prime games on there. Then, you know, had a Game Boy player. So naturally, I was playing that too. Two of you. I'll let you live. And you. You'll probably cause me trouble in a minute. Space pirates? How does Samus grab that? I imagine she's using the rocket launcher function to do that, because, you know, see, your gun opens up a little bit, but yeah, we're not going over there. Lava bad. Also, how do you get lava on a frickin' satellite? Or space station, rather. Must you? Oh boy. Oh, we just absolutely creamed our health. Oh, we just got a red health off that guy. Okay, I'll take it. Just gotta get myself reacclimated to the controls, and everything will be 1,000 times better. Am I right, or am I right? Okay. Can you stop that? There we go. So if you haven't seen the movie The Thing, and I mean the 1982 one, not the 2009 one, because I think it was 2009, or was it 13? Whatever. Don't watch the new one. It's terrible. The one from the 80s is really good. Had a lot of suspense. Had cool characters. So, like, when they decided to make Metroid Other M. Basically the exact same story as this in most ways, and then, just made it worse in every other conceivable way. Getting a lot of missiles already. Not hiding anything else here, right? Guess not. Something over here. Is there a way through the floor? There is not. Okay. This might have been my first Metroid game, but it also might have been Metroid Prime. It's hard to tell, because I did have a Game Boy Advance, I think, before I had a GameCube, because, you know, it wasn't as expensive. He tried to jump. The reason why I wound up going to this one is because I wanted to play it again before Dread. May as well get a recording out of it, you know? Recording where I'm just filled with anxiety because I'm playing in front of a live studio audience. Or close enough, anyway. And on YouTube, where people like to judge you on every single mistake you make. I think there might be a way to blow up on this wall. Yeah. Like, I was watching someone play a game, and it was clearly their first time through. I mean, they even said so. And people who were watching were just being assholes. Just like, you know, how come you're not doing this? How come you're not doing this? It's like motherfucker, were you doing that when you first played this? Did you know about all these secrets? All these, you know, special tricks? No, you didn't. It's like, even if they weren't playing it blind, you know, could be rusty at the damn game. Damn it, really? Okay, it's gonna open up and be... Nope. I thought it was gonna be, charged. This one's gonna be. What a sturdy ladder. Huh. Got a big-ass place. This kind of reminds me of, that one room in Mega Man X5. Chozo statue. What's the Federation doing with one of these? Oh god! I've been bamboozled! No one bamboozles me. Ew, red goop. Charge beam ability recovered. Press and hold B to charge. Well, I guess I'll be holding Y on this controller because why wouldn't I? I think in Fusion... Wait. There we go. I think in Fusion, the charge beam is really, really good. Like it does a considerable amount of damage, but they nerfed it in Zero Mission for some reason, and it was significantly less good. Okay, stop killing everything. You don't need to kill everything. There's not a kill counter. There's no experience. Atmospheric stabilizer online. Okay, this one unit's still screwing up, so we'll find that and put an end to it. What I liked about the GBA was, like, they really, really pushed the hardware. I don't know what was up with it. Like, it felt like... Maybe it was because they just had more cartridge space. You know, it was more affordable to make a bigger game. That they kind of went, you know, bigger. But... it's just kind of crazy. Alright, so we gotta go all the way up top. Did I just pass this like a complete div? I might have. Okay, dumb question. The creatures are native to SR388, right? So why are they using atmospheric processors to alter the atmosphere to their liking? Shouldn't it already be that way? I think they're supposed to be subterranean. Now I gotta go back up. Right. Jump's a little funny, but... oh yeah. That kicks ass way harder than the missile. You just can't spam it as much. You know, the lore isn't exactly, like, super defined with Metroid, I would say. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Way earlier. When they said, like, you know, her genetic makeup's, you know, much different. It's like, Samus already wasn't human. She already had Chozo DNA infused into her. So she's like a 6'3", you know, super soldier. Blue door down there, can't go. Got it. I think we're full. Pretty frugal when it comes to missiles. Save complete. Alright, Adam, what do you got to tell me? Atmospheric stabilizers online. Many X have already made it to other sectors, it seems. In particular, Sector 2, Tro, the tropical habitat, shows abnormalities. I suspect the X entered this sector with the help of our unseen saboteur. He, or it, may be in Tro now. Samus, get over there. We need to put an end to this. Is your objective clear? Yes, it is. Start moving. I'll brief you at the Tro navigation room. I wish it wouldn't. Computer, I get it. Go-to thing. Shoot the bad men. As I listened to the briefing, my thoughts turned to Adam. The real Adam understood me well. He would end orders by saying, "Any objections, lady?" He knew I wouldn't disagree. That was just his way of noting our trust. I wonder if I could trust this computer too. Well, Samus, maybe you should object. Maybe you should be like, why don't you go there? Why don't you go into the heated area with the various suit function turned off 20 minutes? Sorry, what was I saying? I think I just got completely sidetracked by another much worse game. Alright. Tiny area. I have learned the identity of our mystery saboteur. Samus, it's an X mimicking you. I name it the SAX. I believe the SAX came from the capsule containing your infected power suit parts. It used a power bomb to escape the quarantine bay. That explosion breached the capsule containing all the X that started this disaster. But the SAX is definitely our biggest worry right now. The SAX is mimicking you at full power. You can't face it. If you see the SAX, just run. Don't think about fighting. You are still very vulnerable to cold, an unexpected side effect of the Metroid vaccine. Damn vaccines causing 5G and also the cold problems. Like Metroids, you can be frozen by an ice beam. Of course, the SAX is armed with the ice beam. Stay away. If you see it, just run. HQ says they have bomb data in the data room. Bombs will help you find a way out if the SAX traps you. The data room is here, but it's sealed by level 1 hatch. You'll have to find a security room and release the level 1 locks. But for safety protocols, it's not marked on the map. You'll have to find it on your own. Somehow, Samus. So first, find the security room and unlock level 1 hatches. Then go to the data room and get that bomb data. Is your objective clear? Sure is. Keep an eye out for the SAX. Well, it's not at full power. If it was at full power, it'd have the gravity suit. Plasma beam. I mean, it's obviously using the ice beam because it could freeze me, but I think a well-placed plasma beam shot would probably end Samus, as it were, in this configuration, because her armor is really, really not good right now. What the? Oh my god! It wiggles, it jiggles, and I'm out of here. Out of the way. You gotta wonder, if Samus, when she's on these really long missions where she's probably not gonna have access to food or anything, the suit's actually providing her with something. Probably is. Oh, it's gonna be a bomb thing, yeah. Can I test it with this? Sure can't. Okay, yeah. Let's test it with a missile down here. Pretty sure that's what we're gonna do, but better to be sure. And the suit is designed to be a whole life support system and combat suit, so one would assume I could provide her with some nutrients and whatnot. It's gotta be annoying as hell. Actually, considering the fact that her suit can turn her into energy, you know, when she goes into the morph ball, it definitely sounds feasible. I guess Star Trek, the next generation levels of, well, not even next generation, Star Trek levels of technology, you know, turning people into energy. That's how a transporter works. Why am I doing that? This is what I'm talking about. I get too focused on, shooting the bad men. Nice. Oh, you know what? I have not even been paying attention to my controller thing. It's not even working, is it? Hold on. Mouse. The mouse is not participating.